Hello and welcome to a beautiful sunny 28-degree day right here in Cuernavaca, Morelos, Mexico. And it's kind of funny because I live here. I've lived here in Cuernavaca for 19 years. I do very few videos from here except for standing in my house wanting to talk about albums. You know, I do a lot of hiking videos, which are never in Cuernavaca. A lot of El Chopo videos, these are never concerts videos. These are never in Cuernavaca. Today I'm in Cuernavaca. Today is Sunday. It's the first Sunday of the month. Today is Sunday, February 2nd. That means today is the first of this year. This is called El Chopito. It's not El Chopo. Don't confuse it with El Chopo, where I spend a lot of my time and do a lot of videos. This is El Chopito, which is the diminutive form of El Chopo. I think it's the same idea, and it's in this building, this beautiful old theater. As you can see by the signage on the building, this is called Teatro Olimpia here in Cuernavaca. And so what this is, I've never been here before. As far as I know, this only started, I think in September, maybe October was the first one. They have this the first Sunday of every month. They didn't have one in January, I guess, because it was the holidays. And what this is, it's they call it El Chopito. It's like a they call it like a rock culture thing. I think it's like a style bite of El Chopo. They advertise as being clothing, music, accessories, records, CDs, posters, books, magazines, DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that. It's in this theater, which I've never been to before, didn't even know existed. And so I'm going to check it out. And you know what? Going back and looking at my records from last year, I only had 5 Sundays in all of 2024 that I didn't work, and only I think 7 Saturdays. So I did work today. I worked 8 hours. I worked 6 in the morning, starting at 5 a.m. Worked 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hear me moaning here. And after I go here, I'm going to go home and work another couple of hours and get my 8 hours in. But I want to come and check out El Chopito. I'm going on my big trip soon. So I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm already rambling. So I'm going to go in now. You have to pay 10 pesos to go in, and I'll try, if I remember, I'll try to put a link in the description. I don't think I ever do that. If you want to learn more about Chopito for your Cuernavaca friends, or maybe you're a Cuernavaca person yourself, it costs 10 pesos to get in, which I will gladly pay. I'm not sure how much recording I'll be able to do inside, because I can hear already that they're playing music, and that you know, YouTube doesn't like that. But, and here you can see Cuernavaca is a very hilly street. Everything is hills in Cuernavaca. This is El Centro downtown. All right, I'm going to go in right now and check out El Chopito. I've paid my 10 pesos to this lovely lady here. She's eating looks like a half-eaten sope she's got there. And this is El Chopito. This might be underwhelming. It's just one big open area like this. They've got also food and drinks here. I see some booze there. All right, so I feel like I'm in my high school gymnasium. Right, the first thing I see over here is a Kiss shirt on the wall. And the second thing I see is a John Corabi shirt. What the hell is going on here? And then as I lift my head up from the John Corabi shirt, I see Hornos de Hitler. This is the Ovens of Hitler, right alongside Robinson Crusoe. Some classic literature here at El Chopito. Good start. Okay, hopefully I can get away with this without the music coming on in the background. So I'm moving on from this German guy, and here's some other books. Is this music going to be too loud? I'll try to talk over it. I'll try to not have any silence, which is just how I like it. They got some Hello Kitty stuff here. This is very, at least so far from what I see, quite different from El Chopo. Let's see, what do we got? We got Pop Funks, Funko, whatever these are called. The Friends DVD box set. Walking Dead, Big Bang Theory. What an awful show that is. Big Bang Theory sucks. Equally as bad as 2.5 Men. I'm not sure which is worse. They got the John Travolta Pulp Fiction action figure there, I think. There's a couple of Kiss shirts there. Kiss Army tank top and a Kiss, I think that looks like a giant sleeveless t-shirt. There's a Metallica deflated beach ball from one of their shows. That must have been 2017, I think. Ramones. All right, here's some rock shirts. Oh, look, oh my God, this is Juan Gabriel. Guns N' Roses style. All right, what else is here? This is, what's this, Metallica? Oh, I saw that at El Chopo. I still don't know what that is. These are all, this is some Mexican crap, I think. Probably nothing I'm interested in here. Mumra, I have no idea what Mumra is. There's Homer Simpson. I'm not sure. The t-shirts are $2.50. They got tote bags here. The tote bags are 50 pesos. This is more what I'm looking at. There's a Scorpion shirt. It's kind of cool. Metallica, Justice for All. I gotta talk louder over the music. That's cool. I like that Motley Crue Shout at the Devil shirt. And they got a bunch here on the table. I see Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, more Nirvana, AC/DC, Ozzy, Arctic Monkeys, Iron Maiden. All right, I'm just about halfway through El Chopito. I've been here 5 minutes. I'm already taking a break. I was just at this little puesto here. There's not much to see, but I found this nice little outdoor patio where you can eat tacos from these friendly people. Look at these guys. This guy's got a Metallica shirt, so he's pretty cool. This guy's giving the metal horns. That's cool. Look at this nice grill here. Everybody's eating. There's enough tacos for the whole city here. ¿Qué tipo de tacos tiene?
Pastor,
Tacos al pastor, suadera, bistec,
alambre, chuleta, campechano.
Campechano is a mix.
Mix.
Oh, look at these metalheads cooking up tacos. And here's the nice, beautiful view from downtown Cuernavaca. And back to the old school. Look, this guy has 8-track tapes. I'm not sure if they're 8-track tapes or original Nintendo game cartridges. I think they're 8 tracks. And look at these old singles. Which appear to be nothing that I'm interested in. This is all what I would call crap. Maybe there's something good in here. I don't know. No, that's all. No, nothing worthwhile there. There's some cassette tapes here. Do I recognize any of these bands? There's Poison. That's The Clash, U2. I thought that was Anthrax for a second. Buy a pile of used drumsticks. Now look at this, what I found. Soul Asylum, Let Your Dim Light Shine. This is one of the ones that I did an episode of. I think before I called it, rebranded it, I Want to Talk About This album. It was called I Love This Album, and I did that. And I'm going to see Soul Asylum very shortly. I come back from my big trip to the other side of the world on February 27th or 28th, and Soul Asylum, I have to go back to Mexico City the next day to see them. One of the few bands that I haven't seen. So I will be going to that. This guy has some decent records here. 9 Inch Nails. I see Californication. Nothing I need, but good, decent selection. These are all used. He's got Rubber Soul. What else do I recognize? Hysteria. That's up there or down there with Peter Criss's 1978 album, as well as Peter Criss's 1980 album, and Peter Criss's 2007 album called We Are One, I think. And anything that Peter Criss did is pretty much down here at the bottom. Dookie, As Ugly as, what's this called? As Ugly as We Want to Be? America's Least Wanted, Ali Kid Joe. Oh, there's another Soul Asylum. There's Grave Dancers Union. All right. Look at this. This guy's wearing a budgie shirt. You never know what you're going to see in Cuernavaca. Who would expect to see a budgie shirt? I saw a guy wearing a Motorhead shirt earlier. That's more acceptable, more understandable. Budgie. I'll try to sneak in a little bit of recording between songs. So this is the stage of this Teatro Olimpia, and this is how it looks. This is all of El Chopito. All right, music starting again. I gotta shut off. Stupid YouTube. They gotta give it a rest with that. Let's see what this guy finds in the crate. I'll let him do the digging instead of me. Oh, the music begins again. This is, oh, that's Rage Against the Machine. That's much better than the other crap that was being played. But YouTube, I think, still won't like that, so I gotta shut it off, I think. Lights out, Guerrilla Radio. And here's some Mexican snacks. Guerrilla Radio and Mexican snacks. And what appears to be some Korean ramen. I believe that is Korean with some Mexican. No, it's, I guess, no, there's no Spanish on there. There is on here. I think this is 100% Korean, it looks like. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, if it's got these the stickers on it, this is so interesting. If it's got the stickers on it, a physical sticker, it's Mexican. I mean, it's imported. If it's part of the packaging, this is some insight that it's made in Mexico. Here's the snack and drink department. Here's what appears to be some handmade jewelry, I guess made by these two lovely ladies here who are not giving me hell for recording stuff. And I know you don't need me to speak, but I'm trying to do this to speak over the music and trick YouTube into thinking that I'm not being nefarious by trying to use free music in my videos. Look at this big smorgasbord of CDs, starting with this UFO, I was going to say U2 UFO box set. I asked the price about this. This is $1,400, which is a lot in a little market like this. But yeah, it's the first 10 UFO records. And I guess these are all new. Again, I'm trying to speak over this. There's the Beatles, Van Halen, Scorpions, The Who. I just talked about that record the other day. Mentioned it. That's Greatest Kiss. What's that called? Yeah, the very best of Kiss. Garbage. Iron Butterfly. Got a DeVita, Korn, Issues, Manowar, one of the worst bands ever. They put Peter Crisp, I think, puts Manowar to shame. What is this? Black Sabbath. All right, some pretty good stuff here. Again, nothing I need, but a lot of stuff that I like. Then when confronted in the Great Mississippi, what is it? I blew it. Then when confronted in the Great Mississippi, please drown me and run. It's digging time again. You're nurturing your weakest trend. Those with the heart and the brain can spot it, can spell it, something, can spot it pathetic without even asking. Dirt. I am finished at El Chopito. Can you guess that I didn't spend nearly as much time in El Chopito as I did in its father, which is El Chopo? It was kind of cool, I have to say. For Cuernavaca, it's cool that something like this even exists. A little rock place, a little slice of rock and roll heaven right here in downtown Cuernavaca. I liked it. It was pretty cool. It was worth a little trip to take a couple of hours off work and come down to El Centro and eat some tacos. I had tacos de carnitas. And I had a medio litro de coca. Isn't that interesting? God, this is so stupid. So El Chopito, it was fine. It was cool. It's not something I'm going to go to every month. But if somebody wants to ask me to go again, I would happily go with a friend. I did buy, they're in my hand here, I bought a couple of albums. Kind of surprising. I wasn't sure if I would buy anything. I did buy a couple of records, which I will at some point do episodes of. I want to talk about this album. And I ran into a neighbor, a guy that I'd never seen the guy before. He said to me, he said in Spanish, "Eres mi vecino?" And I said, yeah. And he said, I see you. I said, where do you live? And he told me, he said, you live on, and he said, my street? And he said, you live in front of this and beside this? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I always see you walking around the neighborhood with your dogs. So, hola, a mi vecino. And that's it. So now I'm going to go like ZZ Top and wait for the bus up here on the corner and go home and work for a couple more hours so I can make some more money to take on my big trip coming up in a week. All right, as I round the corner here, it's not this bus that I'm taking. All right, here I'm almost at my bus stop now. That's all from little itty bitty Cuernavaca, El Chopito. Thank you for watching. See ya.